This is the Bitcoin forecast for August 2024 based on the astrology of Bitcoin. Okay, so what we have astrologically is we're going to see Mercury go retrograde. So typically when Mercury goes direct, it goes around the sun to the left there. Then what we're going to be seeing is from the point of view from the Earth right here, Mercury is going to be going around the other direction. As you can see, it's moving to the right here. It's going to be retrograding in August. That could bring some potential consolidation. I'll go into more details on that later in this video. Also in mid-August, what's really significant is right around here, we're going to be getting Mars conjuncting Jupiter. And typically that could be pretty positive. Can be fairly explosive. But the issue is that Mars is going to first square Saturn. So Mars is going to be having exact square to Saturn from the Earth here, making a perfect 90-degree angle there. That's pretty negative. We could see more escalations, more conflicts, worldwide or in the Middle East. It's tough to say exactly where, but, it could continue. That's a bit unfortunate. Then a few days later, we're then getting a full moon. And that, unfortunately, is going to have Jupiter then squaring Saturn. Now, this is major themes of control versus freedom. Saturn often brings more control, old systems, bureaucracy, top-down structures, big governments, big tech, big corporations, but then Jupiter wants freedom, and so we want the freedom of information as Jupiter's in Gemini, so there could be more tension and conflicts around those themes in our individual lives and on the world stage. How could this impact crypto? We will talk more about that in the video here. Okay, so let's dive into the Bitcoin predictions for August. And this is not financial or investment advice. If you're new here, I'm Jack. I'm an engineer gone crypto astrologer. On this channel, I combine technical analysis with astrology. And subscribe to receive critical and crypto and astrology updates. But beware of spam bots in the comments below. Don't fall for the scams. So watch out for that. Watch this video all the way to the end because I'll be giving my Bitcoin astrology predictions at the end of this video. So one thing that's really interesting is that Mr. Trump is speaking at a very big Bitcoin conference, and we can talk about that. Good news is that we're getting some positive Bitcoin astrology that day as well. Nothing crazy significant, but the fact that we're getting so much support from this candidate in particular, I think is potentially one of the things that is pumping crypto right now. We're getting a really big pump with Bitcoin and with some altcoins. Wow, we are just continuing to go up. We are almost hitting the weekly close here. So we have about a few more, about 4 more hours for the weekly close here. It's coming up very, very, very soon. If we can close above this yellow line, this is the 21 SMA, that is going to be very significant. So this is about at the level 65,000 approximately. If we close above that, which it looks like we're going to do, unless we get a major dump later today, that's going to be a very, very positive close there. And so since we're closing up, if we close above that, then we could be heading up back to 70K and potentially beyond. But we'll have to see what happens if we go up to 70K, if we get rejected or if we continue upwards. But looking very, very strong for Bitcoin right here. We can also look at, like Ethereum is holding up, I'd say less strong, which is a bit surprising. So we'll see if, we'll talk about the Ethereum ETF as well today. But things are looking very strong. See, we have Trump addressing the Bitcoin conference July 27th. Could be really what's pushing the markets up right now, happening in Nashville, Tennessee. This is huge news. I don't believe we've ever had a presidential candidate support crypto, at least vocally. So this is really, really, really big for for Bitcoin and crypto. His speech at the Bitcoin conference will mark a pivotal moment for crypto. Yes, I agree. His appearance, despite the injuries, will cement cryptocurrency as a mainstream political topic. Wow. So that's big news, guys. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments below. Trump said, let me load this here. In June, he wants all the remaining Bitcoin to be made in the US, claiming it will help us be energy dominant. If I throw it aside, it's going to be picked up in another country, most likely China. They're pretty advanced in that sphere. It's a baby. It's an infant right now, but I don't want to be responsible for allowing another country to take over the sphere. So, pretty smart words there. I agree with that. We definitely want to keep the crypto companies here. We don't want them moving overseas. Let's continue to look at the charts here. So as I was saying, Bitcoin's looking good. I mean, on the daily, we got a daily, let's see, we got 2 daily closes above this 21 SMA line here. It's very, very good. And if we look historically, in a bull market, typically we stay above this 21 SMA, this yellow line here. Now we did dip below it. This does not happen very often. We dipped below it last year just for a month or so. And we did just dip below it here since the end of June. But if we can get right back through it, then that means we could be off to the races again, unless this is a fake out. If this is a fake out move, which is possible, if we go right back down again, that would not be good. So we have to continue to wait for the weekly close here and then see if we come up to 70K, then see if we continue past 70K or if we get rejected. So that'll be very interesting. But as you can see, historically in a bull market, we typically bounce off of that line. So we will continue to see how this continues here. If we look at the 2-week close, see if I can simplify. Yeah, I mean, we're still looking pretty with that. The monthly close, you know, typically in the bull market, we see a lot of green monthly candles. We did get the last month red, but it looks like this month we could close in the green, but we'll have to see where we close in the next, I guess, 9 days or so to close the month. If we look at the 2-month, this is the, we could look at a more simplified chart here. Take a look at this one right here. The March-April doji for the 2-month is that gravestone doji where we went all the way to the all-time high, but then we just massive selling pressure came in, and that is not looking good for the next few months. We could still get more downward pressure because there could be a tremendous amount of resistance level at that price, which is around 60,000. So we got to continue to close above 60,000, and we want to get a nice bounce off of that if we do test 60,000 again. But so far it's looking strong. I mean, could this be, if we look on the weekly, could this be the low? Is the local low in here? Certainly could be, and we could continue to head up. But we'll have to keep our eyes on this. Wow, Solana is up to 180. So there is just a lot of strength in the market right now. It's continuing to head upwards. It's looking very good right now. And Ethereum's looking decently strong. If we look at Ethereum versus Bitcoin, it's still holding up decently well, but today Bitcoin's been outperforming Ethereum. We'll see if Ethereum gets a big breakout when the Ethereum ETF goes live. That's another thing to mention here. And if we talk about the full moon that happened about 12 hours ago, 10 hours ago or so, we did get a very positive full moon, so we could continue to pump. We were getting a nice pump right now. We're getting a lot of positive transits astrologically, which is looking to really get some nice positive price action with crypto right now. You see all these positive transits that I mentioned in my last couple videos. There was only like really one negative hit, but all these positive transits are outweighing the negatives. Crypto's pumping. July 23rd, we could get the Ethereum ETF launching. Could we get a really big pump from Ethereum? That is totally, totally possible. This would be bullish for, I believe this would be bullish for altcoins as well, with Ethereum launching its ETF, as there could be more altcoins that get ETFs in the future, such as Solana might be the next one in line. We'll see. But Solana is looking really strong right now. I'll give you the full August astrology update here in a moment. But first, an announcement. There's only one spot left for the Crypto Astro Retreat happening in Bali, September 7th through 14th, coming up soon. Escape to the enchanting paradise island of Bali for a transformative crypto strategy and mindset mastery retreat. This is the first time I've ever run this retreat, but it is the 5th retreat in Bali that I have run. It's going to be very specific for crypto and astrology to prepare for the greatest wealth building opportunity of our lives. And if we do get the amount of macro upswing that I'm thinking and that many analysts are seeing, including Raoul Pal, for the next couple years, potentially year and a half, couple years, this could be potentially the greatest wealth building opportunity of our lives. We don't want to miss out on this. And we don't want to F this up. Picture 7 days of pure bliss surrounded by stunning natural beauty, delicious food, and a community of conscious, like-minded individuals eager to elevate their prosperity. Immerse yourself in a holistic experience that combines the best of crypto education, mindset mastery, and personal growth. Guys, you're going to be mind blown at how much value I'm going to be bringing to these 7 days. We're going to have guest speakers. I'm going to have incredible trainings, profit-taking strategies, and just so much astrology to learn about in analyzing the Bitcoin astrology. How I got 90% accuracy in the last year and a half with my Bitcoin astrology predictions. You guys will learn that. Unlocking the secrets of the stars in the markets, engaging in guided breathwork, meditation, and sound healing sessions to expand your mind and nurture your body. How does that sound? Indulge in nourishing meals that will fuel your journey to success. They have really delicious food in Bali. So many food options. Pretty much any food option that you can think of, including vegan. They have a lot of vegan food there. Indian food, Mediterranean food, just incredible food. Connect with fellow conscious investors and traders, forming valuable relationships and sharing insights that will propel your crypto and life journey forward. Explore Bali's wonders from majestic waterfalls. We're going to visit an amazingly beautiful waterfall there and jump in the water and immerse yourself in the rich culture of this island paradise. Benefit from the wisdom of expert guest speakers in the fields of crypto, astrology, breathwork, and ancient wisdom. Clarify your vision and goals and receive the support and accountability needed to turn your dreams into reality. We're going to have an amazing curated group of investors and traders. We're going to mastermind together. Guys, I promise you, it's going to be absolutely amazing 7 days in Bali. And I've actually been living there for 4 years. So I have a lot of experience to guide you on this amazing journey. When you sign up in July, you get the following bonuses: a complimentary one-on-one private session with me. This is an amazing, high-value, deep dive session. We'll go about 45 minutes, 60 minutes. I'll look at your personal astrology. If you've never had this before, it's absolutely amazing. And I'll look specifically at your wealth building opportunities that I see in your crypto chart to help you with your crypto strategy, to help you succeed in this bull market. Many people thought they were succeeding in the last bull market only to see their hard-earned money. Maybe they had 10x profits. They saw their profits fall off exponentially. All right. And if you are one of these people, you do not want to see that happen again. You want to have an amazing, solid strategy that you are calm and confident with, that also matches your personality and your investor profile. All right. So you're also going to get, right when you sign up, you're going to get 3 masterclasses. These are the value of this whole investment potentially. I'm going to give you the Bitcoin astrology for the rest of 2024. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm seeing, what I've mapped out for this year. I've not just looked at the Bitcoin astrology, but also the macro analysis, looking at the S&P 500, the Dow Jones. Guys, I found an amazing thing on the chart that shows, indicator that I've discovered. I don't know anyone else who's discovered, but looking at the Dow Jones, can mark the Bitcoin peaks. All right. And I go over that in this amazing masterclass. That alone can be far more than the value of this investment. I also give you the altcoin picks. This alone is also the surpasses the value of this investment. Altcoin picks with 10x, 20x potential. If you even get one altcoin, you make 10x gains, even 20x. Isn't that far beyond the value of this Bali retreat program here with all these master classes as a bonus that you're going to get? Then I'm also, if that wasn't enough, I'm going to dive into your personal astrology and map out a crypto strategy for the next year based on your personal astrology themes. Super high value. So flights are still affordable right now. So you want to jump on this sooner rather than later. Get it while it's hot, as there's only one more spot available. So whoever gets it. That's the last spot. All right. So jump on this ASAP. Click the link below and prices may go up in August. Okay, now the general astrology, what you guys have been waiting for. August 4th, we get a new moon making a positive sextile to Mars and Jupiter. So we could continue. There could possibly be a peak around August 4th. As new moons, we tend to get a peak, a local peak. All right, because right after this new moon, we're then getting Mercury retrograde. Typically, that's a bit negative. About 75% of the time, we get a dump or consolidation with Bitcoin and cryptos. All right, so we could see markets fall off or trade sideways. We could see a correction start in August, honestly. August 14th, we do get Mars conjuncting Jupiter. That's a little bit positive. But then second half of August, as you see, we get 3 negatives. Mars square Saturn, quite negative. August 17th, Mercury retrograde squaring Uranus brings more negative energy to that Mercury retrograde. Could we start to get a correction second half of August? It's looking like it. August 19th, full moon squaring Uranus and Jupiter square Saturn, both negative. All right, so looking like there could be a correction. And then if we look specifically at the August Bitcoin astrology, this is more important than the general astrology. This is specifically for Bitcoin, and this often impacts many of the altcoins as well. August 5th, we do get Venus trining the Bitcoin Pluto right around the time we get that Mercury retrograde coming in. So Bitcoin could be peaking out, let's just say the first half of August, because it continues to get fairly good astrology. Neptune sextile the Bitcoin Jupiter. August 12th, Mercury retrograde trining the Bitcoin Pluto. But then, just like the general astrology, second half of August, we're getting much more negative transits. Mercury retrograde opposite Bitcoin Venus. Full moon with Mars squaring Uranus and Venus opposite the Bitcoin Uranus, negative. And then we get Mercury retrograde opposite the Bitcoin Neptune on August 24th. So, yeah, definitely much more negative astrology in the second half of August to be aware of. Then, a hint for September. I don't usually do this, guys, but September 1st, we get major shifts. We get Uranus retrograding, and at the same time, Pluto is entering Capricorn, which actually, come to think of it, Pluto in Capricorn is actually historically pretty bullish, has been done pretty well for Bitcoin, but with Uranus retrograding, we typically get a major shift in the market. So I cannot tell you exactly which direction right now it's going to go, but we have to see what happens in August. If we're dumping in August, we could continue a deeper dump in September. Or if we are pumping in August, which is a little less likely, could we start to see a dump around September 1st? That leads into a bigger correction, certainly possible. So Bitcoin predictions, it's very difficult to predict. Typically, I mean, sometimes the astrology is very clear, just like it was June and July. Take a look at my June and July predictions, and I warned you guys multiple times that there's a lot of caution that we could be seeing some big corrections. That's exactly what we got. This time, it's not as clear. All right, so, but I can say that the Bitcoin price action could trade sideways or dump around mid-August. Like I was saying, give or take 2 weeks. It's really tough to nail down an exact day. But the second half obviously was looking more negative. Then, like I said, a major market shift around September 1, and you'll have to stay tuned for my future videos where we'll dive much deeper into the September astrology. Or you sign up for the Bali retreat and you'll get instant access to my full year breakdown so you guys can see exactly where it looks like the market is going based on not just astrology, but technical analysis, real solid technical analysis, and combining with astrology. And they're both lining up. So you guys definitely want to check that out. You'll get that as a bonus instantly sent to your email inbox when you sign up. So thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Like and share this video if you got value from it. It helps with the algorithm to get this video out to more people so we can help people thrive with crypto and their investments during these times of great change on this planet. And subscribe if you want to see more amazing Bitcoin astrology videos, Ethereum videos, Solana. I dive into many of the altcoins. So definitely stay tuned for more epic videos. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video.